Hey, what's up? This is Chosen, and this video is going to be a community update for December 16th, 2019. Lots to go over in this video. We've got Amazon Prime stuff, new champions, Ultimate Galek, Spider Tournament, and all of that. So let's get into it. Alrighty, so first of all, let's start with the news here. We've got Happy Holidays and Amazon Prime comes to Raid. This kind of came out of nowhere. We kind of heard some rumors they were working on something with Amazon Prime, but nobody really knew exactly what it was. It looks like it's going to be announced as kind of like a login reward type thing for having Amazon Prime. You're going to get some free rewards, and I will read off those rewards here in a little bit. But first, we've got Happy Holidays. Plarium is going to be giving everybody a legendary skill tome, 3 ancient shards, 1 day of XP boost, and 250 energy. Pretty good gesture, you know, just a nice little gift for the holidays. Plarium really values their legendary skill tomes, so the fact that they are giving one to everybody in the player base is pretty cool. I do wish they would have given out some void potions. That would have been a nice gesture because people are really getting run dry on void potions going for that fusion. So I like the rewards. I wish they would have added, you know, a few of each tier of the void potions. But yeah, anyway, so the Amazon Prime comes to Raid. Now, one thing I do want to point out about this that I've kind of noticed me personally, I was gonna actually show me doing this during the video and kind of walk people through it, which I wasn't able to do because I record my videos on the PlariumPlay PC client, and I guess this doesn't work for PC. Like, you have to go on a mobile device or something to, you know, sync your Amazon Prime with Raid. But I did it on my phone. It was very simple. I just go to the main screen, and when I clicked over here on my phone, there was a third option down here. It said like Amazon Prime reward sign up or whatever. I clicked on that, and it took me to a page to log into my Amazon Prime, and then it said Raid would like to, does Raid have permission to use your Amazon Prime or whatever? I clicked accept, and then it like logged in, and then it took me back to Raid, and it brought up a little screen showing all the rewards, and when they go live, it let me collect Ultimate Galek, and then he showed up in my champion pool instantly. So it did work fairly easily for me. And this is the Ultimate Galek. So first, before I go over him, I want to list all the rewards. So I have them written down here. It looks like first is going to be Ultimate Galek. It looks like it's kind of like an overtime release thing. It's not like you sign up with Amazon Prime and you get all the stuff at once. It's going to be kind of like slow rolled, which, side rant, I wish they would have done daily login rewards for the whole player base before this, but I digress. At least this is something cool, but I do hope they are working on daily login rewards and revamping that. So first is Ultimate Galek, and that's going to be until the end of the year. Then drop 2 is going to be 2 million silver and 700 energy. That'll be the first couple weeks of January. And then we have Whisper, which is an epic champion. So it looks like this is in 2-week increments. And then starting in like the beginning of February, basically, it's going to be 3 epic skill tomes, 40 greater potions. Then we get another epic champion, Vala, and I'll go over all these champions here in a second. Then we get 5 ancient shards and 4 4-star chickens. Then 3 void shards and 4 superior void potions. Then 6 legendary attack artifacts and 3 3-day XP boosts. And all of this stuff runs from December 16th until April 5th. So all this is going to be rolled out within the next couple months, and it's just kind of a little nice gesture, partnership type thing between Amazon Prime and Raid. So, hey, it's a good thing. It's not a bad thing. Free rewards for those of people that have Amazon Prime. Why not? You know, I think it's a good gesture, but it's not available to all of the player base, so I wish they would have done this after revamping the daily login reward system. That would have been the proper order of operations, but anyway, that's not how it went. And yeah, that kind of does it for the Amazon rewards. So let's go over the new champions and kind of take a first look here, and we'll kind of grade them, and I'll let you know what I kind of expect them to be. So this is one of them here in Barbarians. This is Vala, or Vala. I always butcher names. I'm probably saying it wrong. I can guarantee you I am. But yeah, anyway, we've got a 99 base speed. We've got an A1 that hits twice. She's based on defense. I like that. She's spirit. I like that. Increase the inflicted damage by 15% if the target is under a shield. So, okay, that could be very good for like the arena. Shield set is pretty common there on a lot of defense teams. We've got an A2, remove all shield buffs on all enemies, then attack all enemies. Has a 30% chance of decreasing, a 30% chance of placing a 60% decrease. Wow. That's an insane ability for the arena. Remove all the shield, then an AoE, that decreases defense. So she's going to be like a really good debuffer, go first, setup type person for arena teams. That's very cool. Then we've got place a shield buff on this champion for 3 turns equal to 20% of their max HP. Also places a 60% increased defense buff on this champion for 3 turns and fills turn meter. Okay, cool. We got a passive, decrease the damage received by this champion by 15% while so while under a shield buff, gonna decrease damage taken as a passive there. And then we've got increased ally resist in the arena by 45. So gonna be a pretty good arena character and pretty decent overall. You know, a little bit of utility, general stuff here. Removing shield buff could be good for the magic keep. So yeah, a pretty cool epic champion all in all. And then we go to under the Oryx, we've got Ultimate Galek here. Looks very cool, so I like that. And a base speed of 98, an A1 that hits once with a 50% chance of placing an HP burn debuff on the target for 2 turns if this champion is under an increased attack buff. Fill this champion's turn meter by 10% if this attack is crit. Fill the champion's turn meter by 5% if the attack is not crit. Okay, so some guaranteed value for the most part, because you know DPSers are usually going to have pretty close to 100% crit. A2 attack 1 enemy, 50% chance of placing HP burn. So it looks like Galek is going to need to be under an increased attack buff. Decreases the target's turn meter by 25% and places a 50% increased attack buff on the champion for 2 turns if crit. Okay, so we're going to need Ultimate Galek to have lots of crit, and that will enable him to place those debuffs. You can also pair him with somebody like a Spirit Host or something that provides an increased attack buff, and you'll applying those HP burns a little bit more reliably. All right, attack all enemies 2 times, 4-turn cooldown, each hit with a 50% chance of placing HP burn. So every ability places HP burn if Ultimate Galek is under increased attack. Each hit also with a 75% chance of decreasing turn meter by 20% if under HP burn. Okay, so pretty cool. Passive, fully heal the champion and instantly remove any stun debuffs whenever an enemy places a stun debuff on this champion. So wow, that's a pretty cool passive. The first thing that comes to mind when I read this is if you can get the clan boss to target Ultimate Galek with the stun, it's going to instantly heal him and then not do anything. So that would be really cool. If you could pull that off to get the clan boss to attack Galek with that stun ability, that would be very cool. And then we've also got, some stun utility just in general. So that's a pretty cool passive to have. So yeah, Ultimate Galek I don't think is going to be like god tier or anything, but definitely looks interesting and fun to play around with. I'll definitely max him out and do a guide and try to let you guys know exactly what he's capable of, because I do have Ultimate Galek. Because I have Amazon Prime. And then let's go under Night Revenant, and we've got Whisper. I love that name, Whisper. That's a cool name for a champion. Base speed of 95. A1 that attacks 1 enemy with 50% chance of placing 25% weaken. Okay, so that's very good for like the clan boss. The A2 attack 1 enemy, place a 50% increased attack buff on this champion for 1 turn before attacking if the target has higher max HP than this champion. So that's good for like dungeons, clan boss. Will ignore defense if the target's under weaken. Okay, very good. Synergistic abilities are always good. Attack 1 enemy 2 times, grant an extra turn if the target is under decreased defense and weaken. Wow, she could be really good for the clan boss. She's void, she won't ever be weak. Passive, 10% chance of granting an extra turn whenever this champion lands a crit. Wow, with increased damage inflicted on bosses by 20%. Okay, so she could hit really hard against the clan boss here. Ally attack in dungeons by 29%. I wish this would have been all battles by 25%, but ally attack isn't a great passive or aura anyway, so whatever. But I wish it was 25% in all battles, because she kind of looks like somebody that'll be fun in the clan boss. So yeah, she places weaken and she's going to get extra turns and hit pretty hard. Extra turns are always good because we can get extra procs of War Master. War Master will be the way to go on her for sure. She's got that single target A1 and getting extra turns and all that. So yeah, I like the design of the 3 new champions. Whisper could be insane. I'm going to have to kind of get her and then see what I can do in terms of maxing her out and letting you guys know. But that is very cool. I do like the design of the champions. It's going to be fun to dive in and see exactly what they're all capable of. Alright, so we've also got the Spider Tournament going live today. As you can see here, I've grinded a decent amount. If you're curious, the 4,000 points, if you're running Spider 20, is going to be about 230 to 250 runs, somewhere in there, to get that max level book. That's a lot of commitment to farming the spider. Now, I'm going to grind it at least until I get the legendary book. I probably won't get in a whale war in terms of winning my group, because I really dislike how they changed this to epic relentless set by 4. It needs to be a full set. Come on, Plarium, we need you to give a full set, at least to the winner. This is ridiculous that it's 4 and it's not 6. So I'm not going to get in a whale war going for it, but anytime there's a legendary book as a reward, I'm going to try to get it, because stocking up on those is very important, and it's going to take you about 230 to 250 runs on Spider 20. So yeah, that covers that. And then in terms of the fusion, and in terms of mine, I should have the dwarf fused by tomorrow, and I'm just waiting for Ifrit, which comes from the artifact enhancement event that I will also go over, and then I have everything else ready to rock. So as soon as I get Ifrit, I can fuse this one and then fuse the dwarf, hopefully tomorrow if I have time to game raid a lot. The artifact enhancement one, let's go over this. So if we go over the point system, it looks like the most efficient route would be to get a lot of stuff to level 12. It's kind of what I'm thinking. We don't get points for every level up. It's only the like important ones, the substat edition ones, 4, 8, 12, and 16. So it costs a lot to get stuff to 16. It might be like 10 times more silver than level 12. So I wish this was like 300 or 350 points for getting to level 16. So I mean, only getting 5 for 8 is pretty bad. It might be best to just take a bunch of stuff to level 12. I'd have to do the exact math on a decent sample size, but yeah, a bunch of stuff to level 12 is kind of what I'm thinking. Because, but if you do have artifacts that you need to take to 16, now is the time to do it, because you can go ahead and get a Void Shard and an Epic Book, and if you need Ifrit, you can get that. I wish Ifrit took less points here. I wish this was a little bit more accessible for people who don't have a ton of silver laying around. I wish this was down at like 3,500 or 4,000, and then you can keep the rest the same if you want, but at least for the fusion, I wish these were a little bit easier to run up and grab. But yeah, the Dungeon Divers event, don't know if I went over this one yet. We've got 4,900 and then the points here. So how many runs will this take for like level 20s? Let me calculate this here. 4,900 divided by 7. So we've got about 275 to 300 runs is what it's going to take to get Bulwark. Again, that's a lot, but I guess you can double dip this with the spider, the spider event right now anyway, because Dungeon Divers, your runs will count for both. This is kind of what I got from grinding the spider today. So yeah, let's go over the offers that are coming through the shop real quick. All right, rank 5 chicken pack. Let's do this. Let's go. $49.99. We've got 50 100 brews. So XP brews 100, 5 5-star chickens, 600 gems, and 600k silver. I missed a 0 there. Okay, I'm back. I had to take a little bit of a break there. My offer calculator got messed up somehow, so I had to fix it really quick. So it doesn't look as clean as it normally did, but I did get it at least working for the video, and it looks like this offer is going to be pretty bad. It's a 0.98, so that is one that I would definitely not recommend buying. Let's go over Special Progress Pack. These are usually pretty good. Let's check this out here. We've got $19.99, and then let's clear this. We've got 600 gems. Okay, 8 energy refills. 600k silver. 1,200 energy. All right, so it grades out as green, 1.68. I missed when these used to grade out as like a 2.3 or something, and they would be excellent. So in terms of how offers go, this is a pretty good one. If you're going to be playing a lot of raid, then not bad idea to scoop that one up. I'll have to kind of see how often I'm playing, and if I decide to scoop that up. I'm back to getting the $10 Conqueror packs, so it is what it is. I wish I was getting the $5 ones. I usually don't buy the $10 or $15 ones, but they're decent value if you have the type of budget to spend that type of money on raid on a daily basis. Cruel set is a pretty good set for the arena and dungeon farming, like speed farm teams and stuff. So not a bad gamble in terms of, you know, gear set offers. A $20 full set of 5-star legendary gear of Cruel is pretty good, because Cruel ignores 5% defense, so it's a very good set for your attack damage dealers. So I'm pretty neutral on this one. It's not a bad gamble if you have the type of money to throw $20 at you know, gear offers. I don't know why I'm losing my train of thought here. So yeah, that's gonna kind of do it for this video. Lots to go over, so I apologize, you know, for these community updates. You know, usually I keep them around 10 minutes. This one's probably getting closer to 15 or so, but there was a lot to go over. So let me know down in the comments exactly what you think about the Amazon rewards. I know I kind of wish they would have done it after revamping the daily login rewards for the whole player base, but hey, I think it's better than nothing. At least it's something out there for those of you that have Amazon Prime. And yeah, I always enjoy hearing what you guys think, so definitely let me know. And as always, thank you for watching. Have a good rest of your day. Peace.